Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Dodgers versus Rockies Major League Baseball matchup on Sunday, September 22nd, 2024. If you like all the free picks we do at Pickdawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. You can find those over at Pickdawgz.com. Click on the Premium Picks tab. I've also got a link directly below this video in the description. Prices range from $15 all the way up to yearly packages, but regardless, you can use the discount code PICK for 15% off any purchase. We also have products meant for people that make larger bets, who bet at least $1,000 per game on a regular basis, have bankrolls of over $10,000, and are looking for the VIP type experience. For that, you just text the number you see on the screen. Just keep in mind, those are our most expensive premium packages. But let's get to it. We got the Dodgers taking on the Rockies. It's the opposite end of the spectrum here. The Dodgers kind of competing for the best record in the National League still, while the Rockies, well, competing for the worst record in the National League with the Marlins. These guys are at the bottom of the standings, but I think that the Rockies might be in a little bit of luck, and they got helped by, of all teams, the Dodgers, who really pounded the Marlins recently. You know, Rockies still a pretty strong candidate to lose 100 games this year, and in a season where it's unlikely where anybody wins 100 games this season, well, it's a pretty strong feat, and I think it just pretty much tells the way that baseball has been. I think when we look at parity, and most people generally look at the upside of things, but if you look at the lower side, you know, the Rockies, you know, if you can't even get to that middle level, like where the Rockies haven't been able to, well, it can get even worse for you. And I think for the Rockies, you know, it's hard to attract that high-level free agent talent in a place like Colorado, especially with the pitching staff. There's very few pitchers that are willing to take the chance to pitch there because, you know, when they hit free agency again, boy, their numbers could really be off the chart. It messes up pretty much everything. You know, it's tough to be an all-star pitcher in Colorado. You just don't see too many of those. Meanwhile, you know, for the Dodgers, once again, basically an all-star team. Mookie Betts and Freddie Freeman, Shohei Ohtani, who's looking, you know, like a possible MVP candidate here, and, you know, he's former MVP already, and so is everybody else. But the thing that the Dodgers aren't is really, you know, a team that generally does well once they get to the postseason. I mean, they seem to be in the postseason every year, but World Series titles just 1 in 35 years in the shortened season. Well, it'll be interesting to see how it goes this year because the pitching staff doesn't look to be as strong as we've seen it in past years. They're going to need Yamamoto to come through, and he gets the start in this one. And, you know, he was injured for a while there. You know, the thing about Yamamoto is the Dodgers handled him with kid gloves because they only started him every 6 days, and that's what they do in Japan, so that's what he was used to. He still couldn't make it through the season, but in the postseason, they're hoping that he's fresh and that he could anchor this pitching staff because they're going to need him if they're going to go anywhere in that one. Personally, for me, this game itself is a mismatch, and, you know, I don't see any way to get on Colorado, and I don't even expect to see, you know, the Rockies to put enough runs on the board to get us over the total in this thing. I think you just lay 2.5 runs here with the Dodgers, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.